You are perfect. I hope you have understood at least some of this, my dear snails. If you are unhappy and unfortunate, if nobody likes you and nobody needs you, if your situation is desperate and you can see no way out, know that there is a way out. Stop comparing, start creating. Don't envy what others have. Don't beat yourself up over where you are. Instead, light yourself up from within like a firefly. Your reality isn't something happening to you. It's something you can shape. Use your play to shift what's coming. Use your actions, attitude, and self-image to shift what's here now. Visualize the version of you you want to become, then start moving like it's already true. The mirror will catch up. Now, let's review. You struggle with self-acceptance because you keep measuring yourself up against society's version of normal. But real beauty, success, and happiness aren't universal standards. They are personal and unique to you. The reason change feels so hard is because you're stuck on autopilot following a script you didn't choose. Simply wanting something different isn't enough. Your desires won't enter the script unless you bring them to life through conscious creation. When you begin to act from a new version of yourself, one you've deliberately chosen, real transformation begins. The shift happens when you move forward from within seriously and consistently using the propel and stroll method as your foundation. In the last lesson, my darlings, we explored the following. You're not just able to create a new reality, you can also create a new version of yourself, a new identity. If you were truly awake, you'd already see how possible this is. So, what does this actually mean? Let's break it down. Here's a reminder. There are many versions of you, different mannequins stored in the archive of eternity like characters frozen in different film roles. When you dream, your consciousness enters one of these mannequins and that version of you comes alive in the dream. You temporarily live as that version while the dream plays out. The same thing happens in waking life. Each time your life moves onto a new film role, a new timeline, your consciousness steps into that next mannequin, the next version of you, and that version becomes the you in this moment. This is not about how you used to be young and now you're older, or how you used to be slim and now you've gotten a little tubby. The truth is, you can change right now and quite fast. You can dramatically shift your appearance and develop traits like confidence, charisma, courage, intelligence, and skill. But before we get into that and how to do that, there's something important to understand. Changing yourself does not mean rejecting who you are now. It's not about self-judgment or self-hate. Even if you already like yourself, great, but growth is still necessary. If you stop evolving, you start slipping backwards. This is about self-development, not self-rejection. You can change and grow without giving up on who you are. You don't need to compromise your core, your values, your beliefs, or your outlook on life unless, they're limiting and not working for you. Improving yourself doesn't mean erasing your identity. It means lighting up your inner spark and becoming stronger and clearer version of yourself. Don't try to meet other people's standards. Create your own standards and let others look up to you. You're already unique. That might be all you've got, and it's more than enough. Nothing in the world can replace what only you are. Your uniqueness is your greatest power. You can either use it or hide it. The choice is really yours. You have to change yourself without changing your core identity, your principles, beliefs, and philosophy of life. Uniqueness may be all you have, but it is way more than enough. It's not easy to believe you're already enough, just like it's not easy to realize you're living inside of a movie. When there's something you really dislike about yourself, whether it's how you look, act, or think, it feels impossible to see it as something good. But here's the paradox. If you accept that flaw, it transforms into a unique and valuable part of who you are. If you fight it, hide it, or try to erase it, it becomes a weakness. And that's exactly how others will see it too. Perception mirrors acceptance. Own it and it shines. Reject it and it cracks. You are already perfect, exactly as nature and the Creator made you. Perfectionism isn't about fitting into someone else's idea of normal. It's about expressing your unique self in harmony with who you truly are. When you accept yourself, harmony naturally follows, but when you reject parts of yourself, it creates inner tension and others can feel it too. Before you rush in to fix your flaws, take a closer look. Maybe those things that you're trying to erase are actually your gifts in disguise. Forget what others call normal. Let yourself just be, fully, openly, at least for a few days. You might be surprised at what shifts. You might even realize you actually like yourself. Perfection is when an individual is embodying their uniqueness in harmony with their true self. Of course, you still need to be able to distinguish shortcomings from vices. An obvious vice or weak point that directly harms you, your health and reputation, for example, or that harms others should be rooted out. Some things are obvious and there's no need to get into them here. It's far more effective to grow your strengths than to fight your flaws. If there's shortcomings you can improve and you genuinely want to, then work on it through self-development. But if you're battling it out of pressure or guilt, just stop. You'll just wear yourself out and make it worse. Some flaws, especially physical ones, can't be changed. In those cases, don't obsess over them. Shift your focus to your natural strengths. When you develop what's already good in you, two things happen. One, your strengths grow even stronger. And two, your weaknesses either shrink or stop mattering altogether. In the end, what you focus on expands. So focus wisely. Ah, my dazzling flawed fireflies, still poking and prodding yourselves like lab rats trying to fix what was never broken. You want perfection? Accept your so-called imperfections. You want transformation? Stop trying so hard to transform. Do you want to evolve? Then for the love of all things luminous, stop measuring yourself against catalog mannequins and start developing what's actually brilliant about you. But no, you'd rather polish your shortcomings like trophies of suffering. You cling to your self-critique like it's a security blanket soaked in tears. Enough already. Turn your gaze toward your radiance, amplify what's working, fan the divine spark, not the pity party, and if you must battle something, battle the absurd belief that you are anything less than one-of-a-kind cosmic miracle. Now pull yourselves together, my precious half-baked muffins. It's time to stop fixing and start glowing.